What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight, okay, making their debut on the channel tonight, we have Protest the Hero. Yes, indeed. How about that? Protest the Hero making their debut on the channel. This comes as a request from Thegan Bradley. I hope I pronounced that name right. Thegan wanted to see me react to this song by Protest the Hero called Sequoia Throne. Now, have I heard the song before? No, I have not heard the song before. To the best of my knowledge, this does not resonate with me in any way, shape, or form. However, there's always a possibility I may have heard the song in passing and I just don't realize it. So as always, if I start listening to the song and I suddenly go, wait a second, I've heard this before, I'll let you know.
That's the truth.
You know me, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This was posted by Lucas V, and the video has 239,695 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Protest the Hero, Sequoia Throne with lyrics. Yeah, we'll see about the lyrics part. Sometimes the lyrics show up, sometimes they don't. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
You often hear me say on this channel, simple can be effective when it's used properly. The inverse of that is also true. Complicated can become overly complicated and spoil the sauce. What this band is doing, they're doing some phenomenal things. Don't get me wrong, okay? They're obviously all competent musicians. They all know their instruments inside and out. They're all extremely talented, well-versed musicians who have a lot of experience playing. Clearly, okay? From a songwriting standpoint, there is so much happening. There is so much being thrown at us. And it sounds impressive. It sounds very impressive. There's like no groove to this, though. There's no solid groove. They constantly are changing at the feel, which I do like. I like it when bands change at the feel, but I like it when bands change at the feel like, I don't know, every 32 to 64 measures. When you're doing the changing the feel up every 8 measures, that's a bit much. And we've changed feel like at least 6 different times In just a minute and 19 seconds, we've already changed feel like at least 6 times. We've had straight, double time, halftime, double time, halftime again, straight. No, it's been more than 6. Hold on. Straight, double time, halftime, double time, halftime, straight, double time. So we've had 7 different field changes in a minute and 19 seconds. That's a bit much, if I'm being honest. I mean, it's good. Don't get me wrong. It sounds great. It's just, I'm trying to get into the groove of it, and it just keeps changing up. And it's like, wait a minute. I haven't had a chance to really get into it yet, before they've already changed. So, like I said, clearly, talented musicians know their instruments inside and out, have a lot of experience playing, with either together or with different groups. I don't know, but clearly extremely talented. But this song is just, it's a little much, if I'm being honest. And I normally like songs that have a lot of changes and difficulty to them, but this is a little much. Even for me, it's a little much. Let's keep going. Let's see what happens with this. Most part, the song has stayed in 4. I mean, I think I heard one section where I went to 3 just for a few measures, and then it came back to 4 again. They're really playing around with the subdivisions. I dig that. I do dig the subdivision work. I can always appreciate it when people are able to take 4/4 and subdivide it in ways that make it sound like 15/8 or 7/4, but it's not though, or 7/8. It's not though. It's still 4/4, but the way they're subdividing it, it makes it feel so off because of where they put the downbeat. Where they put, not the downbeat, where they put the accent of where it feels like 1, but it's actually 2. You know what I mean? It's all about strategic placement of the accents and making it, giving it the illusion of here's 1. No, that's not actually 1. One was a beat ago. You know what I mean? It's smart. I dig that. I mean, clearly these guys are great songwriters. Clearly. I mean, they're very talented songwriters. Like I said, though, I still stand by what I said, though. It does feel like it's a little bit much. You know what I mean? But, I mean, it's cool, though. It is cool. Let's finish this out, and we'll get to the review. What was that at the end? It just panned from right to left. Well, for you, it'll probably be panning left to right, but for me, it was right to left. Something at the very end there. Didn't quite get what it was. It sounded like a song. Something. I don't know. It was interesting. This was interesting. Let me think about it. I'll see you in the review. We'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Protest the Hero with a tune called Sequoia Throne. This was a request from Thegan Bradley. Okay. I thought about it, and on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.1. Yep, 8.1. I feel great about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
This was interesting. It was not bad. Okay, I want to be very clear about this. I did not dislike this. I did not hate this. Believe it or not, there were parts of me that actually enjoyed this. It was very interesting to listen to. This is a band I'm probably going to have to listen to on my own. And there's a reason for that. This band, I don't know anything about them. But I'm going to go on a limb here, and I'm going to say I don't believe they would be classified as a prog rock band. Now, I definitely heard elements and feels and themes of prog rock in here, but it lacked the smoothness of what you usually hear from prog rock bands like Rush and Dream Theater and, Liquid Tension Experiment is kind of out there, but even their songs have some smoothness to it. Yeah, the time signature changes constantly, but they do it in a smooth way. Spock's Beard, another one that just kind of, it's smooth. It is smooth. It does get awkward at times, but it's, for the most part, though, it is smooth. This was constantly changing feel. It kept shifting from straight to double time to halftime to double time to halftime to straight time to double time, back to straight time, back to halftime again, back to straight time again, and it was just all over the place. I did appreciate the use of subdivisions. The song, for the most part, was in 4/4. Now, there was that middle section, I believe that you would call that the bridge section, where it did feel, now I don't know if it was actually switching up to 3 or not. It felt like 3. It felt like they switched up to 3, and it felt like they were playing the 3 against the 4 a little bit, but it felt like it was in 3/4. But then it switched back to 4/4 again, straight ahead. I'll have to go back and listen again and see if I'm right about that. I don't know if I am or not. It's kind of a toss-up. But you see, that's another part of the problem, is it wasn't obvious. It wasn't made clear. So there's a lot of question marks, which is going to force me to go back and listen to it again. Now, maybe that's on purpose. Maybe they were doing that strategically in order to get me to go back and listen to it again. That is very possible. I would not put it past songwriters who write in this style of music. Like I said, the musicians themselves, the level of musicianship on this song was top notch. It really was. The musicians are all very clearly talented. They're all very clearly well versed in their craft. They know the instruments like the back of their hands. They know how to get around their instruments and play them and get the most out of them. And I give the band all the credit in the world for that. And like I said, the song itself, it was not a bad song. Like I said, there were parts of me, the prog rock guy in me loved this. Absolutely loved it because it was everywhere and it kept me guessing. But I'm trying to get away from that. I'm trying to get into more straight ahead rock songs, 4/4 feel, simplicity, more about the groove and the feel than the technique. And this did not help. That did not help my venture into that. Now this took me right back to prog rock again. Even though it really wasn't. It was just between the subdivisions and the constant field changes, it made it feel far more complex than it actually is. But it was a little much. Like I said, and like I've always said, simple can be effective when it's done properly. Well, there's another saying, like I said, when you make things too complicated and when you overcomplicate things, you have a tendency to spoil the sauce. And this, like I said, it wasn't too much. It wasn't like, oh my god, I can't handle it. But it did kind of walk that line a little bit of, it's a little much, you know what I mean? But it was still enjoyable. I still think it's a great song. I don't think it's like an amazing song, but I do think it's a great song, and that's why I'm giving it the 8.1, which is by definition a great score. Anything between 8.0 to 8.9 is considered great. Just remember, 8 is great, and you'll have no problem there. And this is getting an 8.1, so it is a great score for what I believe to be a great song. Vocalist did a great job getting up there. I mean, and he got up there without sounding thin and whiny. He got up there with a full-powered voice, which is really cool. The falsetto at times was a bit much, if I'm being honest, though. So, but I mean, for the most part, though, he had a strong voice, good tone, good clarity of diction and vowel formation. So he did a great job as well. Now, overall, like I said, great job, great song. A little out there, a little much, but it was definitely. I'll say this: they piqued my interest enough that I need to go look these guys up and see what they're really all about. So I'm gonna go do that. I just hope I don't, in the process, accidentally ruin any reactions. I guess we'll find out. So 8.1 final score. I have spoken. Well, that's going to do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully, I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you did enjoy the show, and you would like to see more videos like this, feel free to join the fan base by clicking on that button down there. Yeah, you know the button I'm talking about. Click on that button, join the fan base to become one of us. Now, for whatever reason, if you don't feel like clicking on that button, that's okay. I still respect you. Also, if you did enjoy the video, please feel free to give the video a thumbs up. It'll do me a world of good and it will do you absolutely no harm whatsoever. Finally, if you guys do join the fan base, you will find a bell down there that you can click on. By clicking on that bell, it'll keep you up to date on everything happening with this channel, including when new content gets dropped. So, if you want to stay in the know, click on the bell and you'll stay in the know. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Until next time, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.